Good afternoon, everybody. Today is December 9, 2020. Today our lecture is Vipassanā of Purification, Part 2, Samadhi Nidesa, about the concentration. When we practice meditation, tranquil meditation, samatha, and Vipassanā meditation, insight or mindfulness meditation, we have enough concentration power to practice that kind of meditation. So this is very important to understand about the concentration. That's why we have to learn about that one. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. Today we continue about the lecture of the concentration, Samadhi Nidesa. So today lecture is part 2. So last week we learning about the concentration in various kinds. So it's not finished yet. So today we continue about the various kind of concentration like this. So in Pali, we have to learn in Pali first and then translation. Chatutta dukke. Chatutta dukke. Chatutta dukke meaning is Chatutta meaning is the fourth. Chatutta means fourth. Dukke means do is three. Three do same. Two. So pair. That meaning is in pair. The fourth in pair. Chatutta dukke. Chatuka naye. Chatuka naye. Four. Chatuka naye meaning is the when we learn jhana, the four method, and then 5-4 method, 5 jhana, 4 jhana, so 2 different kind, 2 different method of the counting method is 2 different. So here Chatutta naye meaning is 4 counting method, 4 jhana, only 4 jhana, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and 4 jhana only, not fifth jhana, not 5-4 method. Here mentioned Chatuka naye. Chatuka means Chatuka means here ka means method. Naye is a method. Chatuka is counting. 4 counting. So Tisu Janesu. Janesu here. Tisu Janesu. So Tisu means 3. Janesu means jhana. So Tisu Janesu means first jhana, second jhana, third jhana. Yeah. Tisu. In Chatuka naye, 4 counting method. First jhana, second jhana, third jhana. These 3 jhana. And Pinchaka naye. Panchaka naye. Naye is a method. So Panchaka means 5. 5-4 counting method. 5-4 counting method. So in this method, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, and fifth jhana, isn't it? So here, Panchakanaye 5-4 counting method, Chatusu Jhanesu. Chatusu means Chatu means 4. 4 jhana. First jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and fourth jhana. So in these jhana, accordingly, Ekagata, concentration, or one-pointedness, we call Sukha Sahagato Samadhi. Sukha Sahagato. Sukha is bliss or happiness. The bliss or happiness is Sukha Sahagata. Sahagata is together, arising together. So these jhana, these concentration, arising together with the bliss or happiness. So that's why this kind of samadhi concentration we call Sukha Sahagato Samadhi. And then Avasesa Samay. Avasesa Samay means Avasesa is a remaining. In the remaining. Avasesa Samay is an in. In the remaining jhana, that meaning Upekha Sahagato Samadhi. Upekha Sahagato Samadhi is the samadhi concentrations rising together with the equanimity or neutral feeling. Equanimity or neutral feeling. Upekha Sahagato Samadhi. And then Upachara Samadhi Pana. Pana, another way. Upachara Samadhi. Upachara Samadhi meaning is excess concentration, isn't it? Excess concentration is not absorbing concentration. Excess concentration is a little bit lower level of the jhana. So Upachara Samadhi, Siya Sukha Sahagato. Some are Sukha Sahagato. Some are, arising with the bliss or happiness. Siya means some. Siya, some are Upekha Sahagato. Some kind of the Upachara Samadhi, excess concentration, is working with the equanimity, that meaning. Sukha Upekha Sahagatoti. So Upekha Sahagato iti eon, like this. Sukha Sahagata, Upekha Sahagata Vasena. Here Vasena means the according. Vasena means according to the bliss. With the bliss or according to with the equanimity, we counting like this. Tuido. Tuido means two kind. Tuido. There are two kind. So that's why English translation in the fourth impair concentration accompanied by bliss or happiness is a unification in the 3 jhana. 3 jhana means first jhana, second jhana, and third jhana. In the 4-4 counting method. And 4 jhana. 4 jhana means the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, 4 jhana. In the 5-4 Rakoni. Rakoni means a counting method. Here means Rakoni means a 5-4 counting method. Yeah. In 5-4 counting methods, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana is accompanied with the bliss or happiness. Because Vidaga, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ikagada, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ikagada, and Piti, Sukha, Ikagada, isn't it? That's why. And then Sukha, Ikagada, 4 jhanas in the 5-fold counting method. That's accompanied by equanimity. Equanimity is Upekasagata, is that in the remaining jhana. Remaining jhana means in the 4-fold counting method, 4 jhana. In the 5-fold counting method, 5th jhana. Isn't it? So we have to understand like this. And then excess concentration may be accompanied by bliss or accompanied by equanimity. So in 2 different excess concentration, upachara samadhi has a 2 different kind. Sometimes upekha sukha sagata, sometimes upekha sagata, according to the jhana, first jhana, second jhana, etc., etc. So it is the 2 kind, as accompanied by bliss or happiness and accompanied by equanimity. Sukha, sagata, upekha, sagata, like this. Okay. Okay, we go to next one. Next one is Samadhi Tika Vanana. Samadhi is a concentration, isn't it? Samadhi is a concentration. Tika is a 3 kind. Vanana is an explanation or exposition. So that's why Samadhi Tika Vanana meaning is an exposition of the 3 kind of concentration. Here we learn 3 kind of concentration. So Tikesu meaning is in the turret, in the first turret, Patamatiki. Tikesu means 3 kind of concentration. In the 3 kind of concentration, Patamatiki, first group. First group or triad is Patilada Mato. Patilada Mato. Patilada meaning is just attain. Just first time attainment. Mato means only or just. Just when you practice, Vipassanā samatha or Vipassanā any kind of meditation, first time you try to practice just like a beginner. So at that time, concentration is just attain. Just attain the certain level of concentration, not too strong. Yeah. So that means. So that's why that kind of samadhi we call hino. Hino. Hino means inferior, not standard. The quality is not the best quality, isn't it? Hino means the quality is the lowest quality. Yeah, the lowest quality. That means hino. And nati subhavito. Nati subhavito meaning is nati subhavita meaning is subhavita meaning is developed. Nati subhavito means not very well developed. Yeah. Su means very well. Su means very well. Bhavita means bhavita is developing. Developing. So not very well developing. That kind of concentration we call michimo. Michimo meaning is medium, in the middle quality. Not very lower, not very higher, in the middle. Yeah, that kind of that's why we use Mijimo. So Mijima is in Pali is Mijima Pratipada like this. Yeah, in the middle, not too low, not too high. That kind of meditation, concentration we call Mijimo. Yeah, and then Subhavito, another kind. Subhavito. Subhavito, Su means very well. Bhavito means developed. So very well developed concentration. That meaning. Subhavito. Very well developed concentration. Wasita. Wasipato. Yeah, wasipato. Yeah. Wasipato means that kind of concentration is very well training and it's kind of the master level. Master level. Like university and learning a university, just a degree and master and different kind of level. That in that way, we wasipato means we have after attaining the jhana. After that, we have training many times to become the master of the jhana. Yeah. The master of jhana means various kind of wasita. Wasipata is kind of whatever you want to getting in first jhana or second jhana or third jhana or whatever you can in the very short time, just very quickly, or you make a determination, or I would like to stay with the first jhana or second jhana or third jhana for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, like this. You can practice. Yeah. So according to your determination, the jhana is only 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. Yeah. So that kind of practice we call in Pali is a wasitapato. Wasipato. Yeah. Wasi is a kind of the master. The master in the jhana. Wasipato, panido. Yeah, panido meaning is the opposite of hino. Panido is the best. Yeah, panido means the best. I mean it's a superior, the best. Panido ti, panido iti. Iti ewan like this. Hina, michima, panita wasena. Yeah, wasena is according. So according to the inferior, according to the medium, according to the superior level concentration, we have a 3 kind. Divido. Divido means 3 kind. Di means 3. Vida means a kind. Yeah, we have a 3 kind. So that's why here in the translation, in the first of the Torah, what has only just been acquired or attained is a superior, the kind of concentration we call inferior. Sorry, hino in Pali, inferior. What the kind of the concentration is not very well developed. That kind of concentration is called medium. Medium means michimo. And what the kind of the concentration is well developed and has reached mastery. Mastery means wasipato. That kind of concentration we call superior. Panito, superior. So it is of the 3 kinds as the inferior concentration and the medium concentration and the superior concentration. So 3 kinds of concentration. That's why we call here Samadhi tika. Tika is a group, three group. Three. Every group has a three kind. Every group has a three kind. Okay? Okay, so we continue another kind, three kind. Dutiya tike. Second three group. And second three group, Dutiya tike, Patama jhana, first jhana. Patama is the first, jhana is jhana. Patama jhana samadhi. The concentration in the first jhana, sudden together, upachara samadhina. Upachara samadhi is access concentration. Sade upachara samadhi na meaning is with the access concentration. Sade is a with. With the access concentration, we call sawitaka savicharo. Yeah. Sa meaning here is sa meaning is saha together. So saha, sade in Pali is same meaning. Saha and sade is together. So here, sa meaning is changing from the saha. So sa also savitaka, savichara meaning is together with the initial application and together with the sustained application, sustained thought. Here, translate thought. So yeah. So first jhana has five jhana fetters, isn't it? You remember in the Abhidhamma chapter 1, when we learned about the mind consciousness. Five jhana fetter is vitaka, initial application, vichara, sustained application, piti, joy, sukha, happiness or bliss, and ekagata, concentration. Five jhana fetter, isn't it? So together with the initial thought and initial sustained application, sustained thought. So that's why we call savitaka, savicharo samadhi. That kind of samadhi, that kind of concentration, we call savitaka, savichara samadhi. Because that kind of samadhi is working with the initial thought and sustained thought, isn't it? Okay. And manchakanaye. Yeah. Panchakanaye means in the five-fold counting method. Panchakanaye, five-fold counting method. Dutiya jhana samadhi. Dutiya is a second, jhana is a jhana. Second jhana concentration. Dutiya jhana samadhi. Second jhana concentration. Avitaka vichara mato. Yeah. Avitaka means no vitak. Means no. So avitaka is a no initial thought. Vichara mato means with the sustained thought. Only. Mato means only. Yeah. Okay. So continue, explain more detail. Your, he, is it true? That kind of previous statement is true. It is true. Your meaning is a person who practice meditation. Here mention your vitaka mateyewa. Vitaka mateyewa. Vitaka mateyewa means only initial thought. Only initial thought. Adinawam. Adinawam means kind of the danger. So the person who practice meditation, look at the initial application. Initial application meaning is introduce various kind of object with the mind. So initial thought is not steady of mind. A little bit may shaking. That's why that kind of shaking of the mind is a kind of danger. Because the person who practice meditation is to be calm down the mind, steadiness. He want to get power of mind. So that's what he doesn't like vitaka. So the meaning is vitaka madayewa adinawa. Adinawa is a danger or fault. The fault is kind of shaking, putting the mind into the object again and again. That kind of function is initial thought. Diswa means seeing, seeing that kind of fault or danger. So vichare means sustained thought. In the sustained thought, adeswa. Yeah. In the sustained thought, he doesn't look at like this. Adeswa means not looking as a danger. Yeah. So that means initial application is have a danger, but sustained thought has no danger. He look like this. Yeah. That's why. Kevalam means purely means no, not with the vitaka. Vitaka pahana mata. Yeah. Vitaka pahana mata meaning vitaka is a initial thought. Pahana means removed. Yeah. Mata means only. Huh? Yeah. So that person see the danger of the initial thought. So that's why he removed the initial thought. Because he doesn't like. Initial thought is a danger of the steadiness of the mind. That's why. So vitaka bhana madda agenkamano. Yeah, agenkamano means he want. He want. Agenkamano means the person want. Patamijana atekamati. Yeah. Patamijana atekamati means he doesn't like first jhana, isn't it? Because first jhana is working with the initial thought. Initial thought is just kind of danger because of it has unsteadiness of the mind. So that's why. Atekamati means overcome. Overcome atekamati. So that person. So means your soul. Your means your soul. So Pali using like this. Your means just generally saying anyone, any person. So means that person. Yeah, that person means the person who doesn't like the initial thought, because initial thought is shaking all the mind. Huh? That's why he doesn't like. So that person we call here soul. That person. Awitaka vicharamata. That person is a no initial thought. Awitaka vicharamata means a sustained thought only. Samadhi means a concentration. Patilabati means attain. Yeah. Patilabati means attain. So the person attain the kind of concentration with the only sustained thought without initial thought. Okay, so down that kind of person, sandaye down, walk down. Sandayeda means reference to him. So it is said, Voktam means it is said, reference to that person. Yeah. So explain Avitaka Vichara Matto like this. Okay. So that's why here English translation in the second terage, that with the applied thought and sustained thought, Vitaka and Vichara is the concentration of the first jhana. Yeah, because first jhana has a 5 jhana feather together with the access concentration. Upachara samadhi, together with access concentration. That without applying thought, but only with sustained thought, is the concentration of the second jhana in the 5-4 method, counting method. In the 5-4 counting method, second jhana is without applying thought, only with the sustained thought. So, for when a man see the danger only in the applying thought, vitaka, and not in the sustained thought, and not in the vichara, he aspire only to abandon. Abandon means take kamati. Applying thought, abandon applying thought when he passed beyond the first jhana. So, Patame jhana, atekamati. When he passed beyond the first jhana, and so he attained concentration without applying thought, but with the sustained thought. Yeah. Sustained thought only. Vichara matta. Avitaka vichara matta. That kind of concentration we call in Pali. Avitaka vichara matta. Yeah. So, yeah, that kind of Pali word is very difficult to translation, isn't it? Very long translation. Avitaka vichara matta. Anyway, so we have to understand Avitaka vichara matta means without applying thought, but only with sustained thought. Okay, so this is said with the reference to that person. Okay, we have to understand that one. Okay, so go to the next kind of concentration. Here, Chatuka Naye Pana. Yeah, another explanation. Pana, Chatukane. Chatuka is a four kind of method here. Yeah. So in this group, one group has a 4 kind of concentration. We will find out. Okay. So Chatukane Pana Dutiya Disu. Dutiya Disu means Dutiya is a second. Here, Adisu, etc. means second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana, like this. So, Dutiya Disu, Pinchaka Naye, Tadiya Disu. Yeah. Pinchaka Naye, so Dutiya Disu means that kind of Chatuka Naye means the 4 counting method in the jhana. Dutiya jhana, tatiya jhana, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. In the Panchaka 4 counting method, 5-4 counting method, Panchaka tatiya disu. Tatiya disu means tatiya, third jhana, fourth jhana, and fifth jhana. So how many jhana? Tisu jhanesu. Tisu jhanesu means 4 counting method, second jhana, third jhana, and fourth jhana. Okay, and another method is 5-4 counting method. In the 5-4 counting method, we counting third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana, Okay, so only say 3 jhana. So that's what here Tisu jhana is in the 3 kind of jhana. Ekagada concentration we call Avitaka Vicharo Samadhi. Avitaka Vicharo meaning Avitaka Avichara. So that kind of samadhi is no initial thought and no sustained thought. So that kind of samadhi we call Avitaka Vicharo samadhi. So that means no vitaka, no vichara. Okay? Samadhi iti evam like this. Savitaka, savichara di vasena. Savitaka, savichara di, etc. etc. Vasena is according. So according to the savitaka, savichara, another second kind is avitaka, vichara, mata, and that one is avitaka, vichara. So three kind. According to that 3 group, divido 3 kind. 3 kind is first group is first one is savitaka, savichara with sustained thought, with the initial thought and with the sustained thought. And second one is avitaka vichara matto. So that kind of concentration is without initial thought, but only with sustained thought. So avitaka vichara matto, second one. That one is avitaka vicharo. Avitaka vicharo means both of the initial obligation or initial thought or sustained obligation or sustained thoughts no more. That kind of yeah. So that's why here English translation concentration without applying thought. So without applying thought means avitaka, isn't it? And sustained thought is unification in the 3 jhana, beginning with the second in the 4 counting method. So beginning with the second means second jhana, third jhana, 4th jhana in the 4 counting method, and with the third in the 5-4 counting method. 5-4 counting method is third jhana, 4th jhana, 5th jhana. So these jhana are working without applying thought, but with the sustained thought. Okay. So it is a 3 kind as applying thought, initial thought, sustained thought, and so on. Yeah, 3 kind. 3 kind meaning is one kind is savitaka, savichara. Yeah, with initial thought, with sustained thought. And second one is avitaka, vichara, matto, no initial thought, but only with sustained thought. And then that one is avitaka avichara. Avitaka avichara is no more initial thought and sustained thought. Okay, so that kind of concentration. So level the jhana, we can call that kind of the name of the concentration, isn't it? So these concentration has a different power, yeah, because with initial thought not very steady, not steady. Steadiness is not very good. Like this, huh? We have a different kind, different power concentration. That's why we are saying like this, okay? And then we go to the next one, Tatiya Tike. Tatiya Tike means, Tatiya is that, that turret. The that turret, the group, that group, one group has a three kind of concentration. We have to find out here. Chatukane means a 4-4 counting method. 4-4 counting method. Chatukane. Adito. Adito means Adi means beginning. Beginning means from counting from the first jhana. First jhana, second jhana. So Dvisu. Dvisu means two jhana. First jhana and second jhana in the 4-4 counting method. Okay? And Panchakanaye. Another counting method is 5-4 counting method. Panchakanaye cha. And also 5-4 counting method. Tisu jhanisu. Tisu means three. Jhana is three jhana. Three jhana is we are counting, the 5-4 method is So from the starting first jhana, second jhana, and third jhana. Three. Tisu jhanis. So Ekagata concentration we call Piti Sahagato Samadhi. Piti Sahagato means accompany with the joy. Accompany with the joy, that kind of samadhi we call Piti Sahagato Samadhi. So in the 4-4 counting method, first jhana and second jhana. And in the 5-4 counting method, first jhana, second jhana, and third jhana. So these jhana, the concentrations working with the piti, joy. Okay? So we already learned in the Abhidhamma in that kind of way. So this one is not very difficult, I think, to understand. Okay? Teswewa. Teswewa tadiyecha chatotecha jhani. Teswewa means that in these two different kind of counting method, 4-4 counting method and 5-4 counting method as well. Tatiyecha means tatiye tajjana. Tatiyecha jhani, tajjana for 4-4 counting method, and chatotecha jhani, 4 jhana in the 5-4 counting method. Ekagata concentration we call Sukha Sahagato Samadhi. Sukha Sahagato Samadhi means walking with the happiness or bliss. That kind of samadhi. That kind of samadhi accompany or walking with the happiness or bliss. Okay? And Avasane. Avasane means the remaining. The remaining jhana in the 4-4 counting method, only last one. The last one is a 4 jhana, isn't it? And 5-4 counting method, the last jhana, remaining jhana is 5th jhana. So that kind of jhana we call Upekha Sahagato. So that kind of concentration, Upekha Sahagato. Upekha Sahagato means accompanied with the equanimity. Equanimity. Yeah. Okay. And upachara samadhi bana, as for the SS concentration. In the SS concentration, piti sukha sahagato wa hoti. Piti sukha sahagato means piti is a joy, sukha is a happiness or bliss. Yeah. Working with these two, piti and sukha, so that kind of samadhi, and then upekha sahagato wa. Upekha wadi means, sama upekha sagata, working with the equanimity. Yeah. So A1 like this. Piti sagata di wasena. Yeah. Piti sagata, etc. Divido 3 kind. Etc. Meaning is piti sagata, sukha sagata, upekha sagata, like this. Divido. So that's why in English translation, in the third turret, concentration accompanied by happiness or bliss is the unification in 2 first jhana in the 4 counting method, and in the 3 first jhana. 3 first jhana means the first, second, third. In the 5-4 counting method. Concentration accompanied with by the bliss or happiness is the unification in the same jhana. Yeah. And in the third and fourth, respectively, in the 2 counting method. So that accompanied by equanimity is that in the remaining jhana. Remaining jhana means the last jhana, 4 jhana, and 5th jhana. Yeah. So SS concentration may be accompanied by bliss, or maybe accompanied by joy, or maybe accompanied by equanimity. So these 3 kinds we have. Piti sukha sagata, or piti sagata samadhi, or sukha sagata samadhi, or upekha sagata samadhi. So it is a 3 kinds as accompanied by joy and so on. Okay. Okay, so we go to the next one. Next one is Chatuttatike. Chatuttatike is the 4th turret. The 4th turret, the concentration we have to find out in the 4 group, 4 kind, like this. Here, upachara bhumiya. Upachara bhumiya means upachara is assess, isn't it? Upachara is assess. Bhumi means play. Bhumiyan is in the plane. In the plane of assess. Yeah. In the plane of assess means not absorption stage. The only just assess stage. So upachara bhumiyan means in the assess stage. In the assess stage, ekagata concentration, Pareto samadhi, we call Pareto samadhi. Pareto means a limited concentration. Yeah. So limited means not very, very good quality. So limited concentration. And then rupa vachara kusale. So that means rupa vachara arupa vachara kusale. Yeah, rupa vachara meaning is a fine material plane. Arupa vachara means immaterial plane. Kusale means wholesome. Wholesome consciousness in the 5 material plane or immaterial plane. Ekagata concentration we call Mahagado Samadhi. Mahagado Samadhi means exalted the concentration. Exalted concentration. So power is more better than the limited one. Okay. And then Ariya Magga Sampayutta. Yeah. Ariya Magga is noble path. Noble path is Sotapatti Magga, Sakaragami Magga, Anagami Magga, Arada Magga, 4 kinds. Okay. Sampayutta means walking with. Sampayutta means walking with, associate with the noble path. Concentration, that kind of concentration we call Appamano Samadhi. Samadhi iti. Appamano Samadhi. Appamano means measureless concentration. So, yeah, the concentration, walking with the noble path, very, very, the best quality of concentration. The best quality. So that's why in the Vipassanā Sutta, in the Parita, Vipassanā Sutta, there's saying like this, kind of Kriyan Viraga Madam Banita. After that, Yadejaka Sachamuni Samahito. Yeah. Idami Dhammayadanam Banita Idina Sachena Suati Hotu. And after that, Ani. Yeah, that that kind mention that kind of samadhi. Mention that kind of samadhi. Riya samadhi, Riya Magga, the samadhi concentration with the noble path, very strong. Yeah. So that's why I mentioned in the Vipassanā Sutta like this. I will tell you later. Okay, so A1 like this, A1 like this. We have a 4 kai. 4 kai means Parita, Mahagata. Oh no, 4 kai, 3 kai, isn't it? Appamana, Vasena, Tivido. 3 kai. Tivido. So Parita means limited concentration, Mahagata means exerted concentration, Appamana means measureless concentration. So measureless concentration, measureless means that kind of concentration is very powerful to eradicate the mental defilements. That's why we call measureless. Okay, so here English translation, the 4 turret limited concentration is a unification on the plane of asset. Exalted concentration is a unification in the profitable, wholesome consciousness of the 5 material sphere, Rupavachara, and immaterial sphere, Arupavachara. Measureless concentration is unification associated with the noble part. Noble part is the area Magga. So there is a three kind of concentration we have to understand. Limited concentration, exalted concentration, and measureless concentration. Yeah. So when we practice just for beginner, practice meditation for beginner, there's a concentration. That kind of concentration is a limited concentration. After practice more and more, again and again, so at that time, concentration more stronger and stronger, and then very steadiness. At that time, it's sort of concentration, rupavachara, we attain the jhana, first jhana, etc. At that time, we call rupavachara. Arubhavachara, arupa jhana. If a person attain arupa jhana, that kind of concentration we call exalted concentration. Mahagata, Magata Samadhi. Magado Samadhi. And then practice Vipassanā more and more, and then very strong, powerful concentration. If we get at the time, we have the power to eradicate the manda defilement, isn't it? So at that time, power concentration is measureless. We call Apamano Samadhi. Yeah, measureless concentration. So that concentration is the best one. Yeah, the best one. So that concentration never, return to the lower level. Yeah, very stable all the time. Stable. Yeah. So steadiness is very, very firmly or strongly. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we go to the another one. Another part is we call in Pali Samadhi Chatuka Vanana. Yeah. So Samadhi is a concentration. Satuka means we find out four kind of concentration. Vanana is an explanation. So that's why we hear in the translation exposition of the four kind of concentration. Yeah. So in this session, we find out four kind of concentration, isn't it? So here in Pali, Chatukesu. Yeah. Chatukesu means four kind of concentration. Patama Chatuke. Yeah. First group. Huh? The first group or turret. Yeah. Ati Samadhi. Ati means there is. Ati means there is. Samadhi is a concentration. Dukkha Patibado. Danda Benyo. Dukkha Patibado Danda Benyo. First one. Number one. Okay. The name is Dukkha Patibado Danda Benyo. So a little bit long word to memorize. Dukkha Patibado Danda Benyo, the first one. And the second one, Ati Dukkha Patibado Kipa Benyo. Yeah. So same Dukkha Patibado, but different is a Kipa Benyo, not Danda Benyo. Kipa Benyo. So second one. And then third one, Ati, there is Sukha Patibado Danda Benyo. Yeah. So changing dukkha and sukha. Sukha Patibado Danda Benyo. Okay. And then the fourth one is Ati. There is Sukha Patibado Kipa Benyo. So four kind like this. Yeah. So dukkha Patibado is very difficult in the practice. Yeah. Danda Binyo, Danda is slowly. But Binyo is understanding. Kind of the Panya. Binyo is here mentioned Panya. So later explain Pali these what in detail. Okay. So here English translation in the first of the third, there is a concentration of the difficult progress to Kabadibado, sluggish direct knowledge, Danda Binyo. Sluggish. Sluggish means slowly. Slowly. And then there is that of difficult progress to Kabadibado, sweat direct knowledge. Sweat means fast. Fast. So Kipa. Kipa means fast or sweat. Sweat direct knowledge. And then there is that or the easy progress. Easy progress meaning is a Sukha Patibado. Sukha Patibado, Danda Binyo. Danda Binyo is a sluggish direct knowledge. Okay. And the last one, there is that of the easy progress, Sukha Patibado, Kipa Binyo, sweat direct knowledge. Direct knowledge. Yeah. So 4 kinds. Okay. So we have to explain more detail about the dukkha. What is a dukkha? What is a patibada? What is a danda? What is a benya? We have to explain in Pali more detail. Okay. So that's why here Pali continue to explain like this. Datta. Datta means amount of these 4 kind of concentration. The meaning. Datta. Patama Samana Harado. Patama Samana Harado. Patama means the first time. The first time practice. We have to understand like this. First time practice. So first time practice means one. We for the beginner, our mind has to focus on the meditation object at the time. Very difficult, isn't it? Yeah. So that kind of because of that kind of samadhi is not too strong, isn't it? So that meaning Patama Samana Harato meaning is first time, practice. Yeah. So the concentration is not too strong in that situation. Yeah. Pataya from that situation. Pataya from that situation. Yawa. Yeah. Tassa janasa. Yeah. Tassa janasa means that kind of the jhana. Jhana means concentrations become more stronger and stronger. Not real jhana, but very close to. Upachara opechati. Yeah. Upachara means assess. Assess. Opechati means arising. Assess concentration arising. Yeah. So first time practice again and again. So the concentration little by little stronger and stronger. So that kind of concentration changing from the we have to understand in the Abhidhamma we already learned the samadhi is a 3 stage of samadhi, isn't it? Aprikama samadhi, upachara samadhi, and appana samadhi, isn't it? In English translation, Parikamma is preliminary concentration. Preliminary concentration, as the Upachara Samadhi is access concentration, and Appana Samadhi is absorption concentration, isn't it? So here, from preliminary concentration to access concentration, changing. That meaning Upachara Opichati. Upachara means access concentration arising. Tawa Pawota. Tawa Pawota means at that time. Tawa Pawota at that time. Samadhi Bhavana. Samadhi Bhavana. Samadhi means a concentration. Bhavana is a developing, isn't it? So Samadhi is a good developing at the time, from the preliminary to access stage. So that kind of developing we call Patibadati Ochati. We call Patibada. Ochati means a call. Patibada. Patibadati. Patibadati means a Patibada. It is Patibada. We call it is Patibada. So you have to understand Dukkha Patibado. So Patibada means like this. Okay? Dukkha Patibada. So Patibada is here is a concentration is more developing. So develop that concentration stages. If we attain that kind of thing, we call Patibada here. Okay? So Upachara Topana Pataya, from excess concentration, Upachara Do, from excess concentration, Yawa Apana. Yawa Apana means two absorption. So two stage, a three stage we have to understand. Preliminary stage to access stage to absorption stage. We have to change the concentration power like this. When we practice meditation, any kind of meditation, changing like this. So three level concentration changing like this. From the preliminary level to access level. From the access level to absorption level. Okay? We have to understand. So here explanation here. Upachara Topana Pataya means from the access level. From the level of access to Yawa Apana. Yawa Apana means to the level of absorption. So Tawa Pawata. Tawa Pawata means during this stage, Yawa Pata, during this stage, Panya. Panya means knowledge, of course, the wisdom. Abhinyati Ochati. Here we call Abhinya. So Abhinya is a Panya here. So Dukkha Patibada, Danda Abhinya means we need to understand here Abhinya is a Panya. Okay? Patibada means the concentration power is developing. We call Patibada. Samadhi Bhavana Patibada. These were very important. Samadhi Bhavana Patibada. Panya Abhinya. Here. So the meaning is Patibada we call developing in the concentration. Abhinya we call Panya. Here. We need to understand. Okay. So Pali is specifying like this, what by what, like this, okay? To understand exactly what the meaning of the what, okay? So that's why very important here. So The four kind of concentration we have dukkha padipada danda binya, dukkha padipada kripa binya, sukha padipada danda binya, sukha padipada kripa binya. 4. Okay. So in these 4 kind of concentration, we have understanding the what? Padipada and binya. What is a padipada? Padipada is a concentration, developing concentration. Padipada, we call. Padipada meaning is developing of the concentration. Abhinya meaning is a pinya, wisdom or knowledge. So that knowledge, higher knowledge, not general knowledge. Okay? Not general knowledge. Yeah. So here more explanation. Sa panesa pana isa. Sa esa padibada. So that kind of level of concentration, developing concentration, eka chanasa. Eka chasa, yeah. Eka chasa. Eke chasa, yeah. Eke chasa means somebody, one body, one person. Yeah. Eka is a one. So, yeah, in Pali is like this. Yeah. So some person, yeah. So dukkha hodi. Dukkha meaning is very difficult, not easy. So padipada here, padipada meaning is concentration. So developing concentration very difficult. That person we call dukkha padipada. Yeah, difficult practice, isn't it? Difficult practice to attain the developing of the concentration. That meaning. So here Pali explain like this. Ekechasa dukkha hoti. For some person, yeah. For some person, they are very difficult practice to develop the concentration. Not easy. Yeah. Not easy. Yeah. So here mention nivaranadi. Vichanika Dhamma Samudachara Kahanataya. Very long one. Nivarana, you know Nivarana. Nivarana D means etc. etc. So Nivarana is a hindrances. 5 kind of hindrances. Kamachana Nivarana, attachment, Vyavara Nivarana, anger, Chinamida Nivarana, sloth and trouble, Odecha Kokocha Nivarana, restlessness and remorse, and Vichikecha Nivarana. Vichikecha is we have a doubt in the yeah. No, Rambu deity. Rambu is deity. Vichikecha is a doubt. Yeah, doubt. Subjective doubt. Yeah. So, etc. mean like this. Nivarana, etc. mean is like this. Nivarana is opposite of the jhana fetter. 5 Nivarana opposite of the jhana fetter we learn in the Abhidhamma. Kamachana Nivarana opposite is the opposite of Kamachana Nivarana attachment is concentration, samadhi. Yeah. And then opposite of the anger, Vyavara Nivarana, is piti, joy. If you have a joy, you have no anger. And then Tinamita Nivarana the opposite of the slope and torpor is vitaka, initial thought. Initial thought is putting the mind into the object again and again. So no slope and torpor. Yeah, no sleepiness at the time. Yeah, you remember? Yeah, and then another one is Odisha Kokocha Nivarana. Opposite of the restlessness and remorse is Sukha. So restlessness and remorse, remorse or worry. So opposite of worry is a sukha, the happiness, isn't it? Happiness or bliss. Yeah. And then the last one, vichikecha. Opposite of the vichikecha, doubt. Opposite of the doubt is vichara, sustained thought. Yeah, sustained thought. So like this. Huh? So these are opposites. So that's why here in the Pali, Pichanika Dhamma, we call in Pali. Pichanika Dhamma is the opposite phenomenon. The opposite is a Pichanika means opposite. Dhamma is a phenomenon. So opposite phenomenon. So Pichanika Dhamma Samudachara Kahana Daya. Yeah. So the kind of things, sorry. So the opposite phenomena like nivarana, hindrances, and kilesa, manda defilement, arising many times in our mind, very difficult to get the power of concentration. So that pausing practice is very difficult. So that's why dukkha patipada. Yeah. Dukkha patipada. Okay. So here continue the Pali explain Gecha. Gecha means very, very difficult. Gecha and Asukha or Sevana. Asukha Sevana means no. Sukha means no happiness. No happiness at the time. But it's very struggle practice. Yeah, to get the concentration. Yeah, sometimes body is like a burning. Sometimes body is too much pain and yeah. So many difficulty we face when we practice. So that kind of pausing we call dukkha patipada. So Asukha Sevana. Asukha Sevana is no happiness at all. At all means meaning. So the meaning is like this. Dukkha Patipada meaning is like this. Explanation. Okay. So Dukkha Patipada means difficult practice, difficult progress means like this. To progress to get the progress concentration, there are many difficulties we have. So that person we call dukkha patipada. Okay, and then another, and then the next one, then another one, ekachasa. Tada bhavena. Tada bhavena means tan a bhavena. So for some person, there's no difficulty like this. Tada bhavena means tan a bhavena. A bhavena means not happening. Tan means like this. So like this means no difficulty like this. Okay. Already previous explanation. Many difficulty, the nivarana and the kilesa arising many times. So that's why very difficult practice, struggle practice. But that another person not like this, no difficulty in the progress of the concentration. So that person we call sukha pratipatti. So sukha means a sukha pratipatti, not dukkha pratipatti. Yeah, that person is a sukha pratipatti. So that person is very easily just practice meditation, sitting for just few hours. That person attain the jhana in the short time without difficulty. Okay, that meaning sukha pratipatti. Yeah. Okay, and then abhinyapi. Yeah, abhinya meaning here is a panya, isn't it? Knowledge or wisdom. Abhinyapi means panya, wisdom also. Ekachatsa for some person, danda hoti. Danda hoti meaning danda meaning is very slowly understanding. Very slowly understanding. Danda hoti. Danda means a manda. Manda means slowly or sluggish. Yeah. And explain Pali like this. Asiga patti. Siga means fast, very fast. Siga. In Pali, siga means very fast. Asiga means no very fast, not very fast. So that means slowly. Asiga patti means happening. Yeah. So slowly understanding happening, we call dandapenya. Dandapenya. Okay. That kind of wisdom, slowly understanding. Dandapenya means slowly understanding. Yeah. Not very fast. And then ekachasa for some person, kippa. Yeah. Some person kippa means very fast. Opposite of from the previous one. Kippa means amanda. So manda is a slowly, means a no slowly, so that means a fast. Okay. Amanda and siga pawati. Siga means a fast. Pawati means happening. Okay. So for some person, the understanding is very fast. Very fast understanding. So we call that person is a kippabinya. Kippabinya means a very fast understanding. Dandabinya means a very slowly understanding. Okay, so that's why here we have a full kind of concentration and dukkha pratipatti, dandabinya. And then dukkha pratipatti, kippabinya. Okay, and then sukha pratipatti, dandabinya, and then sukha pratipatti, kippabinya. So four kind of concentration we have to understand. Okay. Okay, so we go to the next one. Or that is the English translation. For that in the Pali was here means in the full kind of concentration. The development of concentration that occur from the time of the first conscious reaction up to the arising of the excess concentration of a given jhana, given jhana means accordingly, first jhana or second jhana or third jhana, etc., etc. It's called progress. Progress meaning is patipada. Yeah. And the understanding occurs from the time of excess concentration until absorption concentration stage is called direct knowledge or panya. Yeah. Or we call abhidhamma. Yeah. So that progress is difficult for some. Yeah, because being troublesome owing to the tenacious resistance of the inimical stages, beginning with the hindrances, nivarana. And not only nivarana, but also the manda defilement, kilesa. Yeah. So they disturb a lot of disturbance in the progress of the concentration. So that kind of thing we call dukkha patipada. Yeah. So the meaning is that it's cultivated without ease. Without ease meaning it's very difficult. Yeah. So dukkha patipada. Okay. And it is easy for others because the absence of those difficulties. Yeah. The absence of those difficulty, no difficulty for the other person, very easy to practice to get the progress of the concentration. That person we call sukha patipada. Okay, and then abhidhamma. Also, the direct knowledge abhidhamma is a slowly in some person and occurs slowly, not quickly. So that's why we call danda pinya in Pali, danda pinya. And in some other person, it is very fast stretch and occur rapidly, not slowly. So that person understanding very fast. So that's why we call kipa pinya. So that's why here that the name taking the name, that kind of name in the Myanmar, in Burma, some meditation center name is Kipa Binya. Kipa Binya meditation center like this. So that means it's a very quick understanding. Yeah, we use a Pali words, many Pali words. Okay. Okay, so we go to next explanation in Pali. Datta. Datta explanation more detail. Okay. So datta means amount of these four kind of concentration. Yani, parato, sapaya, nicca. Sapaya, nicca. So sapaya means suitable. Asapaya means sapaya, asapaya. So sapaya is suitable, asapaya means unsuitable. Yeah. Unsuitable. Okay. Pali bodu pichedadini. Pali bodha upichedadini. That meaning that Pali is. We have to understand. Pali bodha means kind of impediment. Kind of the impediment we call Pali bodha. Upacheda means a cutting. Yeah. Upacheda means a cutting the impediment Impediment means a difficulty, some kind of difficulty. Difficulty means some kind of the disturbance. Disturbance. So, Poba Kichani Cha. Poba Kichani, Poba means the before, preliminary. Kicha means function, the work, preliminary work. So kind of things. Before practice meditation, we have to cleaning our body, cutting the nail, shaving the hair for the monk, like this. Preparation for the maintenance, making some damage, for the temple, the dwelling. So etc. Many preliminary work before practice meditation we have to do, isn't it? So that kind of thing we call Puba Kichani. Puba Kichani means a preliminary work before practice meditation. So Appana Kosala Nicha. Appana Kosala Nicha. Appana Kosala. Appana is an absorption stage. To gain the absorption state, Kosalani means a good skill. Having the good skill. Having the good skill to attain the absorption stage. So the meaning is Appana Kosala Nicha. Wananaye Sama. Later we will explain more detail. We have to explain more detail later because we have a lot of things to explain to understand the samadhi concentration. Because concentration is very important. So concentration, many conditions make a different level of concentration. Okay, so that's why here Wanaya Sama means we will explain later in more detail. Okay, and Tesu means for these things. Your means a person. A person means any person. Your Asabaya Sewi Hodi. A person. Asabaya means unsuitable. So Asabaya Sewi means doing unsuitable things. That meaning. A person doing unsuitable things. That meaning. Asabaya Sewi Hodi. Tasa. For that person, Tasa Dukhabadibada. Very difficult progress and Dandacha Binya Hodi. Slowly understanding. Because Asabaya Sewi. Unsuitable thing he did. If he did unsuitable thing, very difficult to progress and slowly understanding he will be. That meaning. So more detail later, okay? Just generally understanding here explain. Okay? And then Sapaya Sewi no. Sapaya Sewi no means the person who did suitable thing. Suitable and unsuitable explain later, okay? Just here suitable thing. A person who made suitable thing, that person, Sukha Pratipada. Sukha Pratipada, easy progress. Kippa Vinya, fast. Kippacha Vinya, fast understanding. very fast understanding. So that's why because these two persons different because of the sapaya suitable or asapaya unsuitable thing. Because of these two conditions, different conditions, the person, two different person happen like this. So explain a little bit, no detail. Maybe later, maybe not maybe, definitely later. What is a sabaya? What is a asabaya? Suitable is what is a suitable? What is unsuitable? We will explain. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so your pana. Pana meaning is yeah, we will explain more detail. Okay, your person. Any person? Popa bagi. Popa bagi. Popa bagi. Popa means before. Popa bagi. Before attain the excess concentration. Ubabage means before attaining excess concentration. So that means before attaining the practice meditation. That means asapaya and suitable thing sevitwa. Yeah, sevitwa means doing. So aparabhage means after access concentration. After attaining access concentration, aparabhage means apara means after. Yeah, bhaga means here is attaining access concentration, upachara samadhi. Sapaya sevi, suitable things doing. Yeah. So two types. Before access concentration, attaining access concentration, asapaya, unsuitable thing did, and then after attaining access concentration, sapaya, suitable thing doing. That meaning. Sapaya sivi hoti means it is hoti. Boba bhage, another person, boba bhage wa. Another person, Ubabhage means before attaining the access concentration, Sapayan, suitable thing, Sevitwa doing, and Aparabhage, after attaining the access concentration, Asabaya Sevi, unsuitable thing doing unsuitable thing. So, Tassa. So these person homis sakata viridava. So homisaka means mix together. Yeah, homisakata means mix together. Viridava means should be understood. Yeah, should be understood like this. So should be understood meaning is dukkha padivada, kibba benya, sukha padivada, danda benya. So Wamisaka means dukkha padivada, kibba benya, and sukha padivada, danda benya. Dukkha padivada, kibba benya means because of before attaining the access concentration, asapaya, unsuitable thing doing, the person, dukkha padivada. But after attaining the access concentration, sapaya, suitable thing doing, so the person kippa benya. Yeah, dukkha padivada, kippa benya. Yeah. Like this, we have to understand, okay? Another person is before attaining the access concentration, sapayan sevito, suitable thing doing. So that person, sukha padivada. But after attaining the access concentration, asapaya sevi, unsuitable thing dig, Danda Pinya, yeah. So mixing together like this. Yeah, mix together like that. Yeah. Okay, so that's why here English translation here in we share comment below upon the suitable and the unsuitable. Suitable is a sewi, sapaya, unsuitable is a asapaya. Yeah. So the preliminary text consisting in the severing and impediment. Impediment means severing impediment means a lot of palibora we call in Pali palibora, etc., etc. So many disturbance, the meaning. Many disturbance, palibora, and scale in the absorption. Scale in the absorption. Yeah. Scale in the absorption meaning is apana kosalata in Pali. Okay. So when a man cultivates what is unsuitable thing, his progress is difficult, and his direct knowledge also sluggish or slowly. Yeah. And then another person, when he cultivates what is suitable, his progress is easy. Easy meaning is a sukhabhidhamma. And his direct knowledge is a switch. Keep up. Okay. But if he cultivates unsuitable in the earlier stage means before attaining access concentration, and the suitable thing in the later stage. Later stage means after attaining access concentration. So that person is one kind, or another kind is if he cultivates suitable in the earlier stage and unsuitable in the later stage, so that thing is different. Dukkhabhidhamma, Kipabhinya, and Sukhabhidhamma, Dandabhinya. So it should be understood as mixed in this case. In this case, okay? Okay. So we go to the next one, next level. We more explanation about Tattha. Tattha means like this, like why. Tattha means like this. Palibodu picheda dikan. Okay. Palibodu picheda dikan means paliboda is kind of the impediment or the kind of the disturbance. Yeah, kind of the disturbance. But picheda, upacheda means cutting, yeah, or removing, yeah. Dikan, picheda, dikan, etc., etc. Pupakechan means a preliminary walk. Pupakechan as sambaditwa. Yeah. Asambaditwa means not caring, no, without caring, without doing. Bhavana manuyantasa. Yeah. Bhavana is bhavana is a meditation. Manuyantasa means anuyantasa means again and again practicing again and again. Practicing meditation again and again. That means bhavana manuyantasa. Bhavana manuyantasa dukkhabhidhamma hodi. Dukkhabhidhamma. Yeah. Because no disturbance cutting off. That's why. Vipariyayena. Vipariyayena means opposite of that kind, that person, sukhabhidhamma. That person is a sukhabhidhamma. Because the preliminary work propagation, cutting the disturbance, removing disturbance. So that's why for that person, easy practice. Sukhabri. Apana kosanla nipana. Apana kosanla ni means scale in the absorption stage. Yeah. Asama padandasa. Asama padandasa means no scale for that person. So danda binya hodi. Yeah. Because he has no scale. So no scale means his understanding is very slowly danda binya. Yeah. Danda binya hodi. Samapadandasa. Samapadandasa means opposite. He has very well scale. So he practice his understanding is kipa binya. Very fast understanding. Yeah. So explain Pali like this. Okay. So that's why here English translation. Likewise, if he devoted himself to development without carrying out the preliminary text of severe impairment or disturbance, etc., his progress is difficult, not easy. But for the other person, it is easy in the opposite case because he carrying out the preliminary work to cutting the disturbance, etc. That's why his case, he's easy progress. And if he is not accomplished in scale, in absorption, his direct knowledge is sluggish, slowly. If he is so accomplished with the scale, his understanding is very fast. It is right. Okay. Okay, so I think we stop here or we could none more. Yeah, more, a little bit more detail. Okay. Here, a picture. Yeah. Picture means in more detail. Tana avijjavasena. Yeah. So tana is a lobha attachment or greed. Avijja is a moha, delusion. So according to greed, according to the delusion, yeah. Samatha Vipassanā dhikara vasena chapi. Samatha Vipassanā. Samatha is a tranquil meditation. Yeah. So Vipassanā is insight meditation. Anyway, any kind of meditation. Samatha, tranquil, or Vipassana, insight meditation, whatever. Adhikara vasena meaning, adhikara meaning is they have an experience in the previous life, or in this life, already experienced in the meditation. So that person, without experience, with experience and before, different kind of person, understanding. Yeah. So that's why here mentioned. Dana, avijja, different kind, make a different kind. Vipassana, experience or samatha and vipassana, different kind. Yeah. So it is a pabiro. Yeah. So different person. It is means these person. Pabiro means a great level, very double should be understood. Yeah. Should be understood. So explain more detail. In more detail, Dana Vibhudasa. Yeah. Dana is a greed, a Vipassanā meaning is be Buddha means what we say over one, yeah, over one, yeah, over one by greed. So that person dukkha paribuddha hodi, difficult progress, yeah. If dana over one for that person, very difficult practice progress dukkha paribuddha. And Nabi Buddhasa Sukha. Yeah, Nabi Buddhasa means no overwhelming by attachment or greed. Sukha Bribra. For that person, yeah, Sukha Bribra. Easy progress. Okay? And then Avijja Buddhasa Cha. Yeah. Also, delusion, overwhelming by the delusion, that person Danda Vinya Hodi. Slowly understanding because of delusion. Yeah. Anabi Buddhasa Kipa Vinya Hodi. Now Buddhasa means no overwhelming by delusion, moha. That person very, very fast understanding. Yeah. So different like this. Because of Dana, because of Avijja. Yeah. That's why different person. Understanding different. Yeah. And then yocha. Yeah. Yocha means any person. Samadhi meaning is the tranquil meditation. Samadhi, tranquil meditation. Okay. Akatadikaro. Akatadikaro means no experience before. Yeah. Akata means no experience before. Akatadikaro in the practice of tranquil meditation. No experience before in the practice of tranquil meditation. So for that person, that person dukkha paribuddha hodi. Yeah, difficult progress. And then kadadikarasa. Kadadikarasa means in before already experienced sukha paribuddha hodi. Sukha paribuddha. Easy progress. And then another person, yopana. Yopana for another person, Vipassanā. Vipassanā meaning is inside meditation. In the inside meditation, akaradikaro. Akaradikaro means no experience in before. Akaradikaro hodi. No experience in before. In the practice of inside meditation, for that person, tassa danda vinya hodi. Yeah, slowly understanding. Yeah, so very important. In this life, if we have experience meditation, samatha, tranquil, or inside Vipassanā, inside meditation, whatever, yeah. So later, our understanding is very fast. Yeah. So that's kind of thing we can get the benefit. So kadadikarasa kipa. Yeah. So kadadikarasa means already experienced before in previous slide or before. So that person very easy, slow, fast understanding. Kipa vinya. Yeah. So that's why here English translation like this. Besides, they should be understood as a class according to craving. Craving meaning is dana, and ignorance, avijja, and according to whether one has a practice in the serenity. Serenity meaning is samatha, And inside is a Vipassanā. Yeah. So that means experience, have experience or not. So for if a man is overwhelmed by craving, dana, his progress is difficult. Dukkha paribhara, isn't it? If not means that there's no overwhelming by craving, it is easy. Easy meaning is sukha paribhara. Okay? And if he is overwhelmed by ignorance, moha, vijja, his direct knowledge is sluggish. Sluggish meaning is very slowly. If not, there's no disturbance by the ignorance, it is sweat. His knowledge is very fast. Kippa vinya. So kippa vinya, dana vinya difference because of the avijja. Okay. And if he has no practice in the serenity or samatha meditation, his progress is difficult. Yeah. Then the dukkha paribhara. If he has experience, it is easy. Sukha paribhara. So dukkha paribhara, sukha paribhara because of this. And if he has no practice, no experience, practice in the insight meditation, his direct knowledge is sluggish, slowly. And if he has experience, the direct knowledge is sweat, fast. So that's why there are different kind of things like this. Okay. Okay, so I think we have to stop here. Already 4 o'clock. So understanding the different kind of the concentration, we have to understand. So the more we understand in that way, the more which one is better, we have to do. Huh? Yeah, it's good chance to get the sukha paribhara, very easy practice progress, and then kippa vinya, very fast understanding. So we can follow the right way. Okay. Okay. So thank you very much for your watching. So the more we understand in that way, the more we get the benefit from the teaching of Buddha in this very life. So that's why which Buddha Sasana chanted the two in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasana Chirantitatu. Buddha Sasana Chirantitatu. Buddha Sasana Chirantitatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. The more you understand the level of concentration, so we can practice to get the kind of the level of concentration in easy way and a very fast understanding. Thank you. Thank you very much for your watching, and then see you next week. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.